What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Biz coming at y'all. Another weekly update, trade recaps, and all that. You feel me? Um, it is March 21st. You know what I mean? It's like 9 a.m. over here on the West Coast. But let's get right into this shit, man. This was an interesting week. I ain't gonna lie. This week was not very good price action wise. I believe we had a few news events that didn't really do too much. Had a whole bunch of random shit. Governor Malcolm speaks. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm over here tripping. That's Canada news. President Trump speaks. You already know how that goes. And the FOMC on Wednesday. And then, just a couple of news. It was a light week for news, I ain't gonna lie. And then we had core retail sales Monday morning. But yeah, let's get right into it, man. Let's get into today's trade. So today's trade, we opened up at New York, 5 a.m., 8 a.m. Eastern. We just tanked about, I don't know how many points this is. 200 points to the downside. And if you go to the hourly, we took out this sell side right here. By the time I woke up, right? Woke up around 5:50 a.m., 8:50 a.m. And I was just watching the market, and then we took out this sell side, and then from here, I seen the way the wick closed. I wanted to take some buys. We had a little CISD right here on the 1 minute, or on all time frames, but was watching on the 1 minute, and that's when I went down to the lower time frame to look for some moves. We had this huge ass 30-second candle to the downside, which I was just waiting for it to get inverted. This was not like a beautiful textbook setup like I normally take. So once we got that inversion, I was kind of hesitant until I went to the 1 minute. It was just cycling through back and forth to see we had this fair value gap right here that it tapped into. So I kind of waited to see if price was going to hold this 1 minute gap, and then I got in. I got in like as it was pushing up basically. And then we're just going for a 1-to-1, and ended up, trying to squeeze a little bit more out of it. So I got like a 1.5 or whatever the fuck you call it. We went right into this 15-minute fair value gap, which I anticipated it getting inverted. But I'm taking my small wins. Wasn't gonna hold for longer targets or anything. I did come into the market bullish today, so that was that. And then eventually, came into here, and then I believe I ended up taking another inversion, this 1 minute inversion right here, but they didn't like the way price was moving, so I just ended up closing for like a little small, like $100 profit or some shit like that. For some reason, my executions are not showing on my Trade-Evade. I don't know how to navigate Trade-Evade, honestly. It's so like extra and complicated. Like Top Step X is so much better. I did end up making 1,000 on the day, so I just called it there. I wasn't getting A+ setups like I would like to anyways, so we definitely wasn't gonna force anything or give anything back. The Top Step accounts, I did try to trade those this week with high risk and did not pass them. I actually started off pretty good, and then I started off Monday with like a $1,400 win, very high risk, and then price action got dog waters. Tuesday was horrible, and then I tried to trade it after FOMC again, ended up just not passing them. But it was taking lower quality setups, but I did end up making profit this week on my funded accounts, so just so you guys know, I trade them way different. I don't trade funded accounts with higher risk, you know what I'm saying? So this was today's trade. Yesterday's trade was kind of nasty work, I ain't gonna lie. I took a buy in very high premium, right? Like as you can see, we had this whole move, and I didn't get into a buy till up here, which is kind of nasty work, but I'll explain. So we pushed up yesterday from open with a lot of momentum. There wasn't any setups for me to take. We just kept flying, taking out highs and inverting gaps. And my draw was London highs up here, right? So once we came in here and missed it, ES didn't take it at the time either. I was like, I considered, taking a buy, just a small scalp to London highs, which is exactly what we got here. We had a 1 minute inversion that I was like, yeah, I could easily squeeze a 1-to-1 out of this. So yeah, around 10:30, you know what I'm saying? Or yeah, 10:27, 10:30, around that time, whatever the fuck. We started dropping down in this gap right here. We did end up closing below it, I believe, a little bit, but I wasn't minding that. And then we got to push above all of these gaps, and then there's 30-second gaps here too, I remember. Above all these gaps, and yeah, ended up inverting this gap, and that's where I got in. I anticipated just a run, like a quick pump into the taking out London highs before coming down. But I got in and it started, doing all of this, and I'm like, hold on, like, this price is gonna make me pay for buying in this extra premium price, you know what I'm saying? So I was very quick to close out once we took out London highs. I was like, fuck that, like, I'm out of there, you know what I'm saying? And I ended up making like 600 yesterday on the day. So got kind of lucky, went against my rules and bought in premium, which is not ideal, you know what I'm saying? As you can see, like, when you buy in premium, you don't get these smooth, you know what I'm saying? You don't always get these fucking fast pumps into liquidity that you would if you had bought in discount, you know what I mean? So was kind of, not scared, but like, I was just like, all right, I probably lost this. As soon as I got in, I was like, oh, this is probably a L. But you know what I'm saying? Ended up working out. Don't recommend doing it though. And then what is this? Yeah, Wednesday, FOMC day. We had this was a quick day for me as well, until I traded. I tried to trade some evals, tops up evals after I'd won pre-market. Well, this wasn't pre-market. This was like at market open. So yeah, towards market open, we were chopping in here for a long time. Through New York Open and all of that. You see this 1 minute range on the, like, that's disgusting. But yeah, around market open, we had pumped up and took out some buy side, and then we had got this 1 minute inversion, which was pretty beautiful, honestly. So I took that, and then yeah, just took the 1 minute inversion to take out sell side. I think we took out this level or some level, it doesn't even matter. I'd gotten more than a 1-to-1, so I was holding a little longer just because we got this good momentum, right? I saw this momentum and I was like, I could squeeze a little bit more than a 1-to-1 out of this. So this was a very simple setup, not A+ as well, unless, actually I can't remember, honestly. There was not many A+ setups in the market this week. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Yeah, so we didn't come from any PD arrays. I mean, I guess, yeah, we did technically. So I don't know. Some people could view it as A+ setup, but just the way price was coming out of consolidation, I don't view it as A+. But I would say it's like an A setup, B+ setup. You know what I mean? But I definitely like the setup. Yeah, took out buy side, 1 minute inversion, simple, getting on that inversion. The price looked like it was gonna stop me out for a little bit. I was waiting for a close above this inversion, but we never got it. So price kept me in, and then yeah, we took out some sell side before ultimately pumping up, which was cool. You know what I mean? So that was Wednesday, and then I don't see anything here for Tuesday. Oh yeah, it was Tuesday. No trade day for me. I don't think I traded Tuesday. Tuesday was dog water. I think I traded some evals on Tuesday, but ultimately got cooked. Let me check my Discord real quick if I posted anything on that day. Yeah, nah. Yeah, I remember me and my boy JR were sitting on our hands for the first start of the week. It was not good price action. But yeah, man, pretty good week, honestly. I mean, pretty decent week. Yeah, of course, last week was better. We had a lot way better price action last week. So I did end up making 2,500 across both of my funded accounts this week. Getting close to that payout. The buffer for the 250K is 6,500. So once I get above 6,500, I won't have that trailing threshold anymore, which makes you shit your pants and overthink every trade you're in. Cause you know what I mean? Like I won today, but still didn't. But I'm still, you know what I'm saying? My threshold is still 63.53 because I didn't take profit at the highest point. You know what I'm saying? So basically, like with these accounts, until you get over the buffer, you're always in fucking drawdown. You know what I mean? So like, people don't talk about that shit. That shit is annoying, man. It's just way more stress, which is why I'm trying to high risk these top step accounts, which I don't recommend you guys do. Trade the right way and pass it the right way, but I don't have time for that shit. I mean, I do, but I don't. You know what I mean? I have the money. I'm just trying to get straight to the funded stage. You know what I'm saying? But I don't advise to do that. But yeah, man. Been slowing down on the videos this week, or in general, just cause I've been busy doing other things. You know what I'm saying? Going hard in the gym, focusing on myself, studying, back testing, all that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. I hope you guys had a good week in the markets. This week was a tough one. I ain't gonna lie. It definitely made you work for it. A lot of break-even trades, I guess. Just like that's the type of price action you'd get. Cause I wasn't taking every setup, but I was tape reading as well. And there's just so many setups I would have just took out that internal high or low and just came back for break even, which is annoying. So overall, just a lot of choppy price action, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, damn, man, this video's already 12 minutes. Let me get the fuck out of here. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend, man. And thanks for tapping in, man. Love y'all.